All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we knew with the announcement of Kotaku of Australia getting shut down, we knew we were going to get some opinions, I guess you can say, from certain people, and they weren't going to be very nice. Well, this particular person, Alyssa Mercante, who works for Kotaku, the main website, is completely losing her mind because she now realizes that all that activism, all that identity politics, all that shilling, everything that she does and tries to claim that she's doing it successfully, well, apparently her parent company, GO Media, does not agree and will sooner or later come for her just like they did for Australia. That's honestly what I think it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think this meltdown that we're about to go over in this article from That Park Place, I think it really showcases when reality kind of sits in for some people, right? People who don't exactly live in reality, people who don't exactly live with the business mindset, right? These people who are activists over at Kotaku, they're so busy being activists and using other people's money to be activists that eventually when that money runs dry and it starts coming for them, they start looking left and right and they start freaking out. So let's get into this article from That Park Place. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante lashes out after Kotaku Australia has been shut down. As reported by the Sydney Morning Herald, Pedestrian Group is slashing at least 40 jobs and ending its licensing deals to publish third-party brands including Vice, Refinery 29, Gizmodo, Lifehacker, and Kotaku in the coming months. The outlet adds these titles will no longer be published in Australia, with the majority of their staff to be let go. B&T also reported that Pedestrian Group CEO Matt Rowley revealed that the licensing deals were scrapped because it faced financial headwinds. Now, we already knew that Kotaku and other websites that are under GO Media have been facing a lot of what you would call financial headwinds, which we all know is just them being, politically correct in talking about losing a fuck ton of money, right? These websites do not make money. That is very obvious, okay? Think about this from this standpoint. Kotaku of Australia was only getting about 1 million clicks, okay? 1 million clicks a month. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about how little bit of ad revenue they will be making off of 1 million clicks. My own YouTube channel gets 1.1 to 1.2 million views a month at 47,000 subscribers. Think about that. And I don't make shit for ad revenue. Even if they made a little bit more per 1,000 views, they're still not making enough to pay the salaries of multiple different people. So it's not too shocking that their website is now shutting down because they just can't sustain themselves. It's impossible. As much as they want to say it's so sad and that they're so unhappy that it's shutting down, at the end of the day, you're the reason why it's shutting down. You decided to focus on activism. You decided to focus on identity politics. You decided to basically hate everybody who would actually give you money. And then at the end of the day, now you realize, oh, activism doesn't actually pay. Activism is just for social clout. That's it. It doesn't actually pay the bills. And now you're going to be out of a job. And sooner or later, it's going to come from Mercante. And she's going to have to go back to sex work like she said. It said Mercante reacted to the news in a couple of threads posted to X. First, she wrote, sending solidarity and love to the amazing writers at Kotaku AU and all the other sites affected. You are all stars and deserve better. Capitalism is cruel. Your work remains always. Here we go. This is exactly the fucking reason why Australia is literally being shut down. This is exactly the reason. You're trying to somehow tie this virtue signal to Kotaku of Australia to capitalism is cruel. No, capitalism is not only just cruel, but capitalism is also pretty fucking fair when you look at it from the entire aspect, right? Hey, you have workers who are not doing what they're supposed to be doing on a gaming website. They're using a gaming website to push leftist identity politics and activism. Then they sit there and they look and they wonder, why are they not making any money by pushing this stuff on a website that's not asking for it, right? Then you end up saying, oh, capitalism is cruel. No. Capitalism was 100% fair in this scenario. You did not give a product that people wanted. People told you that. You didn't listen. You said you were better. You realize very quick that you're not better. You realize very quickly that those gamers you said you hated, those chuds, those racists, those misogynists, those right-wing grifters, those people, yeah, you found out really quick that you actually need those people to survive, because God knows your leftist psychopaths are not actually paying you any money. They're not supporting you in any way. They're not giving you the clicks that you need to survive. They're not actually supporting what they say they would support on Twitter. And you found that out the hard way. She continued, the internet and the rats infesting it are even crueler, but a reminder, cheering for good people losing their jobs while men get rich off their labor is morally bankrupt. Mercante then concluded, and by the way, I hate that I even have to say this, but let's stop the reactionary riot before it gains speed. We are not affiliated with Kotaku AU. We don't share anything except a love for games and good reporting. Oh no, guess what, Alyssa Mercante? It's not going to stop the reactionary riot at all, because the reactionary riot is 100% coming your way. I understand that you may not be affiliated with Kotaku AU, but let it be very clear, Kotaku AU is losing money just like Kotaku NA is losing money. You are absolutely not making enough money to support all the employees that you have, and it's only a matter of time before it comes for you too. I know, I get it, you're in denial because you have to be, right? Publicly, you have to put on this facade that you're going to be okay, that you're going to, everything's going to be fine. You have to be in denial in the public face, but God knows you know that shit is absolutely coming down for you. Hence the reason why Kotaku NGO Media tried to change their overall strategy on their actual main website. And then you guys wanted to complain because you wanted to make activism the forefront of every single one of your news articles. You even do this with your game guides, right? You sneak in activism in your game guides. That's how desperate you are to do it. So no, Alyssa, even though you guys are not affiliated on an actual real sense, at the end of the day, you're both doing the same exact fucking thing. And you still have a good amount of clicks. You have about 9 million clicks a month on Kotaku's main page, but that is not enough to support these salaries for all of you. It's just not. I know you don't get paid very much, but it's still not enough to support you guys. And then you try to make it into a thing about moral bankruptcy. Says the girl who's a fucking sex worker. That's incredible. The sex worker who openly calls herself slutty is trying to call everybody else morally bankrupt because they're laughing at a woke ass fucking journalist company shutting down. It's amazing to me that this person is just completely and utterly you're just unaware. I actually think you're not unaware. I think you're actually pretty smart. I think you realize that you know that you have a certain bad guy persona that you have to fulfill in order for you to keep getting your name to be relevant online. Otherwise, you completely just fade away. When you went on your vacation or whatever for 2 or 3 weeks and nobody was reporting about you, nobody cared, man. Your name literally faded, and it will continue to fade, just like Kotaku of Australia is currently fading as we get into it. So it says the thread is full of lies. Something Mercante is known for, cheering for an outlet that spreads woke ideology to be shut down is not immoral. In fact, it is a good thing. Woke ideology is evil. Here we go. I'm not going to get into the Archbishop shit, but fucking John, man. But still, he's not wrong in terms of the woke ideology, right? We don't need to fucking do this. You don't have to have woke ideology, just like you don't have to have the opposite side in it as well. The only difference is only one particular side is really pushing their shit, and that's why you guys are getting roasted for it. So yes, Alyssa, congratulations. Your friends lost their job because they were doing the same thing you were doing, which is pushing activism. The only difference is they were getting a few million clicks less than you, so their death came sooner than yours. But it's only a matter of time before the main website of Kotaku gets shut down. And again, like I said in my last video, might not be today, definitely won't be tomorrow, but it will happen at some point in time soon. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.